Oh, Mr. Ranger. It says we're live. It says we're live. Live. Turn that sucker on. There's a little cool in here. Yo, brother Eric. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hope all is well, swell, and totally groovy in your neck of the woods. So yes, I'm off work. I got off work today at 4:30. So I'm totally cool about that situation. You dabbling into the old Area 51 Roswell alien dealio, huh? Oh, Area 51. Dreamland. Groom Lake. Nellis Air Force Base. So you learning anything? The camo dudes, huh? Yeah, you can't get too close to that area without those dudes knowing that you're investigating. I think as soon as you're like, is it Highway 96? 96 or 95? It's one of the two. That's what takes you out there. I think as soon as you start heading that way, they know you're coming. Miles and miles before you even get there. That place is spooky, man. Yeah, I went there way back in '99. Took a little trip out there. It was about the same time I did the Roswell deal. I went to Roswell in '99 with my friend. I took my Ford Ranger pickup truck. And then in 2001, I went to Roswell again in the old VW bus, but not Area 51. I wanted to go out to Area 51 on my last trip in the old VW bus. I wanted to schedule it, but my ex-wife was not keen on the idea of driving out there, especially knowing it's like in the middle of the desert. She wasn't happy about going out there in a VW bus either, so. Where's everybody at on YouTube tonight? Well, it's Saturday night. I'm sure some people are out doing their Saturday night things, and you know. Yeah, YouTube is just YouTube, you know. I decided I'd go live because I said, heck it. And plus, I figured I'd do a little, finish my vlog. I'm still working on my daily vlog for the day. I figured I'd shoot a little footage of my live vlogcast. So it's like a triple vlog. No, a double vlog. Would it be a double? Yeah, it'd be a double vlog, not a triple. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. 65 degrees. Yeah, it was like that today. It was pretty warm here. I got my topper up and the door's open. Well, I just shut it a little bit ago, and I turned my heater on, but it's set to 60, but it's not coming on. Well, hello, Yayuna. Hope you guys are doing swell, well, and groovy. I'm just hanging out. Just hanging out. Just hanging out tonight. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing good. I got off work. I was expecting to work until 7:30 again tonight. But my boss, everybody was finishing up by 5. My boss let me out there about 5 or about 4:30, so I got to come back and totally relax. And I got the bus, like I'm getting the bus ready because I'm gonna drive it into Oklahoma City tomorrow and stay at the truck stops for the next week or so, because it's just doing the inventory. I'm so tired. I don't like driving so far back here. Bad winter storm out there in, oh wow. Well, hello, Ann. I didn't see you chime in. Hello, Ann. Michigander man. It's Michigander man. It's Rob, the Michigander man. Heck yeah, brother man. That was cool. He was out there on that old bridge today, man, by the river. I live in a van down by the river. So yeah, I'm just chilling. Like I said, I figured also I was going to shoot my daily vlog, which I'm actually doing right now, working on it, because that's like a double vlog. It's pretty trippy stuff. But it does feel good to be back at the bus early enough to be home before dark, because I'm leaving when it's dark and I'm coming back when it's dark. So yeah. So a double vlog. So that's what I'm doing here. So you fine folks get to be in my daily vlog with me, vicariously. It might help if I like change the camera angle around. I am so tired. I had to take my friend James home because he wasn't feeling too well. Alrighty, folks. So I'm back at the old VW bus. It's been a very productive day. And I'm totally relaxing. Mr. Ranger Dog, he's relaxing. Just hanging out. And guess what? You guys are going to check out the double vlog from Westphalia Chronicles. Kind of trippy stuff. Oh, there we go. Triple vlog, double vlog, infinite vlog. Sorry about that, folks. Working in the old warehouse. Makes my throat a little itchy by the end of the day because there's so much dust. So I drink a lot of water. So yep. Alrighty. I'm gonna relax, finish my live stream up, and I'll see you fine folks later. But I'm still seeing you folks right now. Ain't that trippy? Ain't that trippy? Anywho, yes, just relaxing. So I'm going to catch up on some what you guys saying out there. Hello, daily vlog. Cool. Sorry, I should have been reading. I'm not really thinking much. Oh, heck yeah, I still got the Twister ones up. The Twister vlogs that I did, the filming locations, Brother Eric, are so far the highest ones I've got for views so far. What a long... Sister Ann, you are correcto mundo when you say that. It has definitely been a long, strange trip. Totally long, strange trip. I guess I can have that on. I just don't want to it's running off my battery there. The other light's plugged in electricity, so I didn't want to kill my battery, but my battery looking pretty good. Like I said, I'll be starting up my bus tomorrow and heading on into Oklahoma City. I'm going to stay in the city and until after inventory's over, which will probably be another week and a half. And it just, by the time I drive back out here, I'm so beat. I'm so tired. And like I said, that place is so dusty. My clothes are dirty, 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 dirty. And so, oh, hey, Kentucky Ranger. Sorry, I get yip yapping. I get talking, and I don't even see the screen sometimes. Ranger, stalking. You missed the dual vlog. I was like in a dual infinite vlog. I was vlogging my live stream and all that jazz, and my live stream was having a live vlog. So I don't know. It's kind of mind confusing to me, but I vlogged it on my daily vlog. So I'll edit that in a little bit. But see, that's the cool thing on my phone. On this phone, when I do my daily vlog, I video on this phone, of course, and I put it right here, just into my video editor. It's just your simple application, and I got my little thing set up there. You know, as I shoot, I just throw it right on in there, and it's there, all ready to go, and all that jazz. So I just have it all ready to go by the time I'm off work, you know. So it's just quickly, and it's done. And I like that. It makes it simple. You know, I'm trying to make my life as simple as possible and live as simple as possible. You know, to where I feel comfortable in life. You know, people say, well, if you're gonna live simply, why do you have a 9-to-5 job? Well, I've heard that from a couple of people. It's like, well, can't you live as simple means possible and have a 9-to-5 job? I don't know. There's a lot of people out there that have different looks in reality, and you can't argue with people like that. You can't argue about reality to other people, because we all look through different windows, you know. We all see reality the way we want to see it. So I don't know, man. So yeah, today I had to take Brother James back to his house about 12. No, it was about 1:15, because you could tell he was getting a little tired. And if you're watching this, Brother James, you can get as mad as you want. I move quickly. I'm like all over that place, and that's just how I work. And I could tell he was getting tired, so my boss made me take him home about 1:30, and I came back and finished up until 4:30. And like I would, you know, since I was there to chew some bubble gum and kick ass, and I definitely chewed some bubble gum and kicked ass. He let me go about 4:30, and so I went and got Mr. Ranger Dog, because I left Ranger Dog with his puppy dog friends. Got Ranger Dog, and then came back via Route 66 to the bus. Via Route 66 to the bus. So yeah, they gave me a nickname at work. Well, they're starting to. Isaiah, he's a co-worker, he's called me Shaggy, because it's starting to be known out there that I live in a VW bus, and I got a puppy dog that looks like Scooby. He says, your dog looks like Scooby. So he calls me Shaggy. Yes. Sorry, I need to catch up on what y'all saying. But yeah, I'm just relaxing, just enjoying the evening, the rundown of the evening. I got my bus all... Sorry, didn't mean to bump you. I apologize for bumping you. I got my bus all ready to go to fire up tomorrow. I thought I had some chewed up wires on the engine from Mices, but it turned out they were just old wires that did nothing. So it's all good. I'm pretty good on oil, so the bus is doing good. I just gotta fire it up tomorrow and take it to the city, get some gas on the way, and take it to the city. That's the dealio. Hey, funeral host. That's not a bad... No, and that's not a bad nickname at all. I've been called Shaggy in the past. People has called me nicknamed Shaggy. or Bus Brad, you know, for nicknames. So it does not bother me at all. Isaiah is a real nice guy. He's really cool. The old funeral host. Old funeral host. So yeah, just relaxing. I just figured I'd just do a live YouTube just to say hi and see how my friends are doing. Since I had the time tonight. But yeah, like I said earlier, when I edit on this thing, it makes it very convenient. Because, you know, I just like doing that earlier. You know, just easy. You just might touch it right there. That don't sound right. It sounds messed up. But that's how you do it. And you got options, you know, for your transition. Different transition options. Sorry, had something came in my eye. Anywho, you have, you know, your different transition options here. And that's what I do. I just make it an easy transition right there. I just apply it to all, and then you can cut it. You know, it's pretty simple. Pretty simple. That's what I use. It was what was on my phone. You guys like that disc golf basket? Ain't that cool? Yeah, I told you, man. You gotta excuse me. I'm pretty delirious right now. I'm tired. I'm so tired. It's been a long day. When you're doing inventory there, all you're doing is thinking numbers quickly, and I don't know how I do it, but I'm pretty darn quick there. I guess I'm the quickest there compared to one other person, and I dig it. You know, I dig it. I dig it a lot. But by the end of the day, I'm so tired. I guess he could tell us I was getting tired because I also have to go find parts that are missing. So I'll go hunt those up really quick too. It's been a process, and it's going to be ongoing for the next week and a half, at least another week and a half. So I'm excited. I'm tired, but excited. But that's why I'm taking the bus tomorrow, guys, into town, just because it's going to be more convenient, and the bus needs to be out and on the road anyway. The key to these old VWs, the trick to these old VW buses especially, is you got to drive them. You just can't let them sit forever. That's what, you know, I guess you could say that about most vehicles, but especially these old VWs, you need to drive them so they don't, you know, stop working, because they will. They're like a very well-oiled machine is what they are. And German engineering at its finest. You know, keep it well-tuned and finely tuned and well-oiled, and then it'll get you there. So that's the secret of VWs. And the VW grease. Okay, Brother Eric. Sorry, I just seen that. You have a most excellent evening, brother. That candle right there. I've had that candle in this bus for like 2 years now. My mom gave me that. It's a peach candle. It smells like a peach. A Georgia peach. Which is funny because I used to know this guy that would always be, "You're higher than a Georgia peach." He'd always used to say that. I'd go to work. I'd be like, "What?" That's the type of guy he was. He kind of reminded me of the guy from the teacher from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. You're on dope. Yeah, my mom got me that candle. It smells just like peaches in here. You know, I'm moving to the country. I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. I love that song. Yeah, Mr. Hand. That's right. Yeah, Mr. Hand. That VW bus used in Fast Times at Ridgemont High looks quite like this one quite a bit. Is actually touring around America. Some guy in California bought it and didn't take much to restore it, I guess. It was in pretty decent shape, and he's touring around with it. And heck yeah, brother Kentucky Ranger. Eat a lot of peaches. That's just, you know, peaches for you, peaches for me, peaches for free. It's a great song. It just takes me back to the day. And every time, I mean, my parents used to live out in the country, so it was like just one of those songs. And my parents had a peach tree. What's up, Michigander man? Yeah, man. Kentucky Rangers. I haven't been back to Mom's since I got your stuff, Kentucky Ranger. But I'm gonna get that other sticker and put it on the back window. I need to turn this off. I gotta be so careful. As you can see, it's not hanging. It's just hanging on there barely. I need to do some serious work in this old VW. The old VW. My home. I was explaining today to this guy I work with, and his name is Colton, about how I live in a bus. And this guy is young. He's very, very young. Like there's like music groups that he don't even know. Like I was like, we were talking about National Lampoon movies today, and I was like, he's a big fan of National Lampoon movies. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, have you seen National Lampoon's Electric Apricot? I don't even know if you fine folks have even heard of that movie, National Lampoon's Electric Apricot, but it was directed and written by Les Claypool. Les Claypool is the lead singer and the head man from Primus and like a whole bunch of other movies or bands. He's very musically talented type of guy. Anywho, he did this movie called Electric Apricot, and it's a rockumentary. Very, very silly movie. It's like kind of based on the hippie festivals type of scene. It's really a silly movie, but it's a National Lampoon movie. Electric Apricot. I would love to have that just to show you guys. I used to have the DVD, but I lost all my DVDs in my divorce. I talk about my DVDs all the time. I used to have all kinds of movies. But yes, Yayuna, you definitely have to watch it because it's a good movie. It really is. It's silly. Like I said, it stars Les Claypool from Primus. He's like I said, the lead singer of Primus. Primus does like the music for South Park, like the opening of South Park. That's the band Primus. So, but yeah, National Lampoon's Electric Apricot, and it's a silly, and it's about this band called Electric Apricot. It's very like hippie orientated, and they actually made a band called Electric Apricot that toured, that they did, and it's really silly. And there was always like kind of rumors out there that they were gonna do a sequel to this, but they never did. But it's great movie, guys. If you're a National Lampoon fan, because there's a whole bunch of movies out there, National Lampoon this, National Lampoon that. but this is a good one. Called Gas? No. Brother James, he had he sent me some movie. I can't. I have to um, open it up on the email on the text he sent me, but I can't remember. There's some other movie he sent me that I need to watch. I've never heard it. Oh, Alice's Restaurant. Oh yeah, yeah. I got it. Yeah, like Arlo Guthrie. What's that, Mr. Ranger Dog? You all comfy? Oh, that feel good. Yeah, Quest for Festeroo. Yes, yeah, Una, that's it. Festeroo is, um, like I said, it's a spoof on the hippie culture, like a spoof on Bonnaroo. Everything was like the Roo. You know, Bonnaroo was this big hip, and it still goes on today. There's like, the people who put on Coachella Music Festival in California are the same people who put on this thing called Bonnaroo in Tennessee. And the lineup just came out this year, and I wasn't too impressed. I should have gone last year. Last year was really hippie orientated. They orientate the music differently. When I went in 2003 and 2004, it was very hippie orientated, like jam band music scene. The Dead, of course, the Dead were there both years. When I'm talking about, that's the Grateful Dead, but now it's the Dead. Um, Bob Dylan was there. Willie Nelson was there in '04. In '04 was like, you might as well call it Woodstock again, but for that time of year, it was great. Mud and all. I mean, it was the closest thing I ever came to Woodstock. It was Bonnaroo '04. It rained and everything turned to mud, and it was nuts. It was so much fun. And imagine Woodstock, but in 2004 and 3. But in 3, it wasn't. It didn't rain really. It didn't rain at all. But in '04, it poured before the Dead came out on Friday night. It just poured, and then they finally came out. Um, Stevie Winwood opened up for the Dead, and he was played during the rain. It was nuts. It was nuts. It was a great festival in 2004. I never forget sitting there listening to Bob Dylan, just jamming out. And I was in at the main stage, and there's like this big field at the time. They've changed it since then. But it was just this big field, and I was like, honestly, I was just amazed. I was sitting in this field listening to Bob Dylan play music. It was really cool. And then also, Willie Nelson was there. This was in '04. '03 was basically the same lineup, but without like Bob Dylan. That was the first year in '03 when Dave Matthews played it, and after that, Dave Matthews like headlined it every year after that with like Trey Anastasio from the Fish, and it was really hippie orientated till about '05, and then in '05 I started going to a music festival called Wakarusa. But I was an entree. I was a business hippie. People laugh about that. I was really a business hippie. I sold tie-dye t-shirts, tie-dye socks. I was telling my friend my friend Denzel today or yesterday about how I used to make like 40 onesies for babies, tie-dye onesies, and as soon as you bust those things out, those things go out like hotcakes. You sell them for like $10 a pop. Cost like $4 to buy them and tie-dye them. Bam, your money starts rolling in. And that's what I did for years in the summertime, and it was enough to get me through the winter. I did other odd jobs in the winter, and then in 2010, I went to my last festival, and this VW bus. This is how my bus runs on pure karma and magical vibes, and I'm serious because my bus was telling me something was gonna happen, so I bought me some tow ropes before I went to this music festival called Wakarusa. It's in the Ozark Mountains in this mountain called the Mulberry Mountain. So I knew I'd be climbing up a mountain. It's crazy. It's like this mountain. When you get to the top, it's like this 300 acres cleared out. And it's just like this big field with a big stage on it. But when I went in 2010, I started climbing up this mountain, and all of a sudden, my clutch went to the floor. Just went to the floor. Like I knew, I was like, oh shoot, either it was the clutch cable or the transmission, but it went to the floor. But this was bumper to bumper traffic. Like imagine Woodstock, how bumper to bumper traffic was. But people finally got in. This guy ahead of me towed me in. I hooked up my tow cables and he towed me in. And I had a parking pass for main camping, but he had like stage camping. So somehow he got me pulled right into his stage camping area, and it was what was really close to the stage. And I had electricity to hook up to, so I had my air conditioner hooked up all throughout the whole thing instead of running my generator. And it was really cool. But my bus was broke down, so when I left, I had to get it towed out of there. Pay like $100 to get it towed out of there. And then my dad, drove down from Oklahoma in a flatbed pickup truck with a trailer behind it, and picked my ex-wife and I up and hauled us back to Oklahoma, the one and only time, because it turned out to be the pressure plate, and there was no way I could replace the pressure plate where I was at, so I did what I did. So when this old bus broke down in 2010, I moved to California. I decided to move to California, and that's when I started working and living in California for a few years. This bus sat in Oklahoma in a garage, in my old garage, for like 3 years. And then I hauled it to Daryl's and we replaced the pressure plate, and it's been groovy ever since. Yeah, they're pretty easy to fix. But at the time, Kentucky Ranger, I didn't feel like going into it, man, because that music festival, it was like, I don't know, I had this like vision. I know people are like, what the heck you're talking. I had this vision, and that's why I moved to California. Like, I cut my hair. That's what's funny. I moved to California, I had long hair. I had super long hair, and I figured I can get a job as long as I kept my hair either tucked under my hat or pulled back. But in Southern California, at the time in 2010, it was hard to get a job. In 2010 and it still is today, but it was hard just to get a job anywhere. And the day after I cut my hair, dude, I got a job. I became a fleet manager at an RV rental company. So that was the last time I ever grew my hair out. So yeah, man, it's been a long, strange trip because Ann talked about it earlier. That's my long, strange trip. But it's good to be back in the bus. I should have brought the old VW bus down in 2010, but I had a 2000 Beetle that I had at the time, and I had a 1973 bus that I bought in 2005 that I started working on. I basically restored it. It was the same as this interior, but not tie-dyed. It was just completely restored, and I took that to California, and I am selling it. And if you always look back at 2020 hindsight, I should have just started my van life then in that sucker. But my ex-wife, that was not her gig, her bag. It definitely wasn't her bag, man, because she didn't have nothing to do with it. Especially in 2015 when I decided to take this bus back to California and start living in it. And she went with us. I mean, we were married. Ranger was along for the ride, of course. And she didn't dig it either. But van life ain't for everybody. That's just the way it works. Small living isn't for everybody. Just like I was telling this guy today, I was like, if I still had all the money in the world, I'd be living in a 1970 VW bus, man. Just because that's the way I just choose to live life. But people don't see that. They're like, some people do, some people don't. And I dig it. That's why tomorrow I get up in the morning, I'll drive this bus, and I'll be chilling at truck stops for the next week or so and whatnot. So I'm cool with it. Sorry, my my throat is killing me. My chest is hurting because there's so much dust in that place. That it when I come back at night, I gotta drink a lot of water. I'm sorry, folks. There's people. Sorry, guys. My friend's kids are outside running around by the bus, and so I guess I better talk a little on the lower side, so I'm not so loud. But yeah, I get up tomorrow and I'll be chilling out. I guess that's the many beneficial ways of having your home on wheels. What's up, Mr. Ranger Dog? You chilling? I gotta keep an eye on the time, by the way, because it's 7:03. No, that's maybe the eyes, because I feel so tired. Well, my friends, I think I'm gonna make me some dinner. Ranger's doing good. Sorry. Ranger's doing good. He hung out at James's house this afternoon. I took James home, and he's gonna hang out there tomorrow with his puppy dog friends Piez and Reagan. Oh yeah, pats on the head. Pats on the head, scratch behind the ears. Pat on the head, scratch behind the ears. Pat on the head, scratch behind the ears. Yeah, he's a good buddy. I hate having to he hangs out in the car, but he'll be hanging out in the bus. Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's a good buddy to have. It was cool the other night when he got to come and hang out in the warehouse. He wanted to go hang out with me for a little bit, then he got used to just chilling right there by the head lady who runs the warehouse, where like all the warehouses, she's like the head lady. That'd be cool. And said, "Oh, I will, Yuna. I will enjoy my dinner. I'm just gonna make some beef stew. Beef stew? That's what I'm gonna have for dinner. I gotta dig it out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna rest up tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're supposed to work until like 1 or 2, so I'm happy about that because I gotta do my laundry. You wouldn't believe how dirty your clothes get in that place, so I'm gonna have to invest in some clothes. So I'm not gonna be able to get a PO box until at least Thursday, um, before I can think about that. So at least by Thursday, I will go on my lunch break and get a um, PO box set up and whatnot, so people get, who got puppy dog stuff they want to send me, because I know somebody wants to send me some puppy dog stuff for Mr. Ranger and all that groovy jazz and stickers and whatnot. So I'm just trucking. All I'm doing is just working. I can't, if you ask me to work, I work. I cannot say no. And always remember, if you're working, you win half the battle going to work every day. Like with the people, like with your company or whoever you work for. You go to work every day and show up on time there to work every day. That's wins half the battle. So, alrighty, folks, stay tuned for some coffee in the morning. Coffee in the morning. It's always a groovy coffee talk. Little kind, groovy coffee talk. I enjoy it because I have a cup of coffee and I start waking up the old brain, and you can tell when I start waking up because I start getting more chit chatty. But old Buddha, I rub one for Buddha. Old Buddha belly, Buddha belly. Yes, buenas noches, buenas noches. And as always, be kind to one another, love one another, be totally grateful. Just be grateful for every moment of the day. Those moments just change so rapidly because time goes by so fast. Yep. Peace, love, and Volkswagen grease.